Today we're going to be taking a quick look at Top 1 Futures, a prop firm I've been using a lot lately. I'm going to walk you through the website, payouts, all of the rules, and my experience since I've been using them. So here's their homepage. It's really clean and to the point. I am an affiliate and I am biased, so I have a link for the best discount. You can just use code LUNA as well, and that will get you the best discount. It's actually 5% more than what they say here. So with code LUNA, you get 55% off. Their website though is really clean. I've been on a bunch of different prop firms' websites, and I can definitely appreciate this one right away. I get the main info I want to see right here. We can see the two types of accounts that they offer, the one-step elite challenge and the instant sim funding. Here they lay out the most important rules, but we're still going to look at the frequently asked questions, and we're going to go deeper in the rules to make sure we understand it all. We have the profit target, which goes up from 1500 all the way to 9000. Daily loss limit is none. The type of drawdown is end of day, so for each account we can see it starts at 1000, 2000, 3000, and 4500 drawdown in the 150k. On the challenge, there's no consistency. Once you're on fund it, 25%. You can reset the elite challenge, right? And minimum amount of trading days once you're in the fund it, it's the same as the instant fund it, 10 days or anytime. So with the add-on right now, it's free. With the code LUNA, you get anytime payouts, but you still need to match the consistency. So in this account, it'll be 25%. That means minimum 4 days of trading. For the instant sim fund it, we can see the rules are very similar. Drawdown is the same. The only difference here is the consistency rule of 20% instead of 25%. That means minimum days would be 5 days. With current deal now, you get anytime payouts, but that really means 5 days because of the consistency rule. Again, the max amount of accounts you can have is 3, no matter what, if it's the one-step elite challenge or the instant sim fund it. They do offer a good affiliate program as well, so you can sign up as an affiliate. All right, so moving over to Payout Junction, we can see that Top 1 Futures is pretty high in the rank, 4th from the top of amount of payouts in the last 24 hours, which is really good. So for a new firm, they're doing really well. Their other firm, Top 1 Trader, has been around for a longer, so I think that's notable with them. In the last 24 hours, we can see here $181,000 of payouts. Number of payouts, 40. Largest single payout, 10,000. Average size, 4,500. So the latest payout in the last 2 hours. They're known for their payouts. I've never heard of denied payouts or anything like that. If you meet the rules, you get paid out. So in the last 7 days, let's see, they rank number 2 with more than $1 million of payouts. Last 30 days, they are number 4. So they're doing really good on Payout Junction stat. So moving on, let's look at their reviews on Trustpilot, and then we'll go over their rules more in depth. So looking at Trustpilot, 4.9 stars, as good as we could really want. 1,100 reviews, 4.9, not bad, not bad. Very little bad reviews, right? Let's jump into the nitty gritty with the rules and go over a more detailed list. Actually, let's look at my own spreadsheet that I keep. So I like to keep a spreadsheet of all of my different prop firm rules. I don't want to ever be confused, and there's so many different prop firms out there, and you know I'm trading with many different ones. So I need to sometimes just be able to look back at the rules really easily. So I personally keep spreadsheets like this. So we can see with Top 1 Futures, we have the instant sim fund it and the elite challenge. Starting with the instant sim fund it, we have a consistency rule of 20%, a daily drawdown rule of 2.5. So we have a consistency rule of 20%. With the two different add-ons, you won't have a daily loss limit. Otherwise, it's 2.5%, and you'll have anytime payout. We have a profit target, which we can see here, the different profit targets for each different sized account. Starting with the 25K, we can see $1,500 profit target, 50K, $3,000, in the 100K, $6,000 profit target, and in the 150K, $9,000 profit target. So right here I have for every dollar you spend on the account, how much drawdown are you getting? This is the price with the current discount from code LUNA. Again, that's 5% more than what you see on the website. That's for 55% off. So right here you can see that for every dollar you're spending, you're getting $5.58 of drawdown in the 25K, and as much as $16.70 in the 150K. So as you go up, you're getting a lot more drawdown for your dollar, but also you have a higher profit target. Here we can see the ratio of the daily drawdown to the profit target, and we can see that in the 25K and in the 50K, you have a better ratio than in the larger account. I'll just spoil it. Right now, my favorite account is this 50K for the bang for the buck. However, since we are limited to only 3 funded accounts, I personally am going with the 150Ks. So moving down with the rules here, we can see you need 10 traded days, but right now with the add-on, you make sure you select it at checkout, anytime payouts. That means as long as you meet the consistency rule, you can get a payout with 20%. Again, that is 5 days minimum. After 3 payouts from the same account, you are considered for a live account. So they are focused on bringing traders to live and finding good traders. News trading is allowed. There is an inactivity rule, so you need to make at least 1 trade every 14 days. And there is a 10-second rule. The way it was explained to me was that if you make a majority of your profits in under 10 seconds, that's not allowed. If it happens, you're not going to get your account banned or anything like that I've ever heard of, but that if you're making majority of your profit, so if your strategy involves constantly making trades that are under 10 seconds, micro scalping, high frequency trading like that, then this is not the prop firm for you. If you on average are holding your trades longer than 10 seconds, then it's fine. If it happens every once in a while, it's totally fine. Moving on to the elite challenge, there is a consistency rule that's slightly better once you're in fund it, so that's 25%. Again, with the add-on, no daily loss limit, and there is a $159 activation fee. There are also reset fees. The reset fees are $39, $79, and $119. And so here we can see the price with the current discount, $31 for the 25K all the way up to $134 for the 150K. We can see the same profit target as with the instant sim fund it and the same drawdown as the instant sim fund it. Here's an excerpt from the frequently asked questions and the explanation of the rules. The payout profit targets after May 22nd. So any account purchased after May 22nd, the current profit target is 6% for your first payout, 5% for your second payout, and 4% for your third payout. So right here, when I have the profit target, that's only the amount for the first payout. After that, it actually will be going down by 1% and then 1 more percent on your third payout or beyond. So here there's an example. If you're trading a $100,000 sim funded account, in order to qualify for your first payout, you'll need to meet the consistency rule and generate a profit of $6,000 on your account, which is 6%. To request your second payout, you'll need to generate an additional 5% based on the balance you had after your first payout. For the third payout, you'll need to generate another 4% profit relative to the balance after your second payout. So it's using your current balance since the last payout. This applies to all instant and elite sim funded accounts. These payout targets apply only to accounts purchased after May 22nd, 2025, 3 p.m. If you still have one of the old accounts, it's just 1% less. First payout's 5%, second 4%, third payout and beyond 3%. Here are the general rules. I'll put a link to this in the description, but it's just what we went over. We have the inactivity rule, the daily drawdowns, prohibited trading practices. So this is pretty much things that are exploiting the system, use of insider non-public information. If you're not trying to exploit weird latency errors with simulated trading or anything like that, then I don't think there's really any issue here. Yeah, hedging between accounts, minimum trade duration. Okay, so this is important for some people. 10-second rule. To protect against ultra high frequency scalping and promote responsible trading, all trades must remain open longer than 10 seconds. Again, guys, this is mostly because of the possibility of taking advantage of simulated trading, because in a live market this wouldn't matter. So closing any portion of a trade before 10 seconds violates this rule. Adding to a trade or scaling in within 10 seconds is permitted. So you can still add to the trade. If it happens, I just don't think you need to worry about it at all. You know, I don't think about it, even though I've probably had a trade close within 10 seconds. I do think it's important to make sure you look through this type of stuff when you're trading any prop firm, but if you're not trying to take advantage of glitches and errors and stuff like that, then most of this won't apply to you. So overall, Top 1 Futures is a great option for most types of traders. The rules are very straightforward and they offer the straight to sim fund it model. If you want to try them for yourself, I'll drop the link in the description. It helps support the channel and gets you the best discount. Let me know in the comments if you've used Top 1 Futures before and what your experience was. See you on the live streams Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. EST. Thanks for watching. Ciao, cacao. Peace out. See ya.